right, today we have Nigel, and what did you play?
Today, I thought I'd go bold for the OTS tournament, and I played Invoked Knights.
Ah, okay, so let's get straight to the profile.
Alrighty, so first off, I play 3 Alistair the Invoker. He's the main star of the deck. He's the reason that it kind of pops off, and also, in my opinion, it's the reason why the deck is as good as it is. Because you just normal summon him, get your invocation, and then you can just go on your combos from there. I play 3 Purple Nightfall. Purple Nightfall is probably the best Mekk-Knight to me, mainly because he's just a free banish and get any Mekk-Knight, just as long as he's on himself. I play 3 Blue Sky. Blue Sky is just, what can I not say about him? Like what he does is just like special summon himself, or when he's special summoned from your hand, you can add Mekk-Knights to your hand up to the amount of cards that your opponent controls in the same column as him.
Oh yes.
It's insane. You can go off so many combos like that if you haven't already special summoned your other Mekk-Knights. Always a 3 of. Always run 3 if you're going to play this. I play 2 Indigo Eclipse. He's another one of your main combo starters, mainly because he can special summon himself and then target himself to move, so that you can special summon more of your Mekk-Knight monsters. And he's just overall just fantastic. And for the last of the Mekk-Knights, I play 1 Red Moon.
Okay.
Red Moon, his effect really isn't all that useful to me. I mean, sure, it is a free destruction for a banish, but I don't know. I never use him for his destruction effect. I just use him mainly to get out, to extend my combos and go into Spectrum Supreme and Morningstar.
Okay.
And onto the hand traps, I play the staple 3 Ash. Ash Blossom is, like I said, it's a staple, and always want to play 3, especially in this really negate heavy meta. All you have to just play Ash. It's fantastic. Play Ash. What are you doing? Play Ash.
Yes.
You got 3 Effect Veiler for the same reason that we play Ash. I love Effect Veiler from the start of the game. She's always been like my very first hand trap. I have very fond memories with her. Always play 3. And I don't know if I'm gonna get flack for playing this in the main deck, but I play 2 DD Crow.
Oh, underrated card.
Very underrated card. I
Yes.
mean, come on. This is just like you're essentially playing 5 Called by the Graves when you're playing 2 of these, or 6 if you play 3. I play 2 personally because I tried playing 3. I was recommended that I take it out for some more cards, and I listened to it, and I think that was probably some of the best advice I've ever been given. So 3 a bit too much, 2 just right. I play onto the spells. I play 3 Magical Meltdown. This is essentially your 4th, 5th, and 6th Alistair. It can search Alistair, make it so that your fusion summons are spell speed 4, really good, and just you can't much like with Alistair, you can't play your Invoked unless you're playing Magical Meltdown.
I'm so happy
I play 2 Invocation. Invocation is probably, in general, one of my favorite fusion cards in the game, mainly because, it's just a free banish. Like, you can just banish from either player's graveyard or your field. And
why only 2 though?
I find 3 to be a bit too bricky because for me, the best thing you could possibly do is just normal Alistair and then get it off.
Okay.
But that, and also I can't afford my 3rd one now that they're $40 each.
Oh, okay.
And believe me, if I could get my hands on a 3rd one, I would definitely play 3. But for now, 2 is good enough. And there are actually, for this tournament, there are times that I would have liked 3, but 2 is just perfect for me right now. I played 1 Book of the Law. Book of the Law, it's okay. I mean, it's a good way to just get more of your invoked monsters out for not using your invocation.
Okay.
And it's a target for Madness, Invoker Madness. This is completely optional, but I just played it at 1 because it's more fusion cards essentially.
Okay.
I play 3 Super Poly.
Yep.
I love Super Poly. Super Poly is amazing. It works so well in this deck. You wouldn't believe it's amazing. Just your standard spell speed for either side of the field. Just whenever you can, if you have it, always play Super Poly. 3 Called by the Grave.
Essential.
I'm thinking about replacing this with something else, but I don't know at the moment. But but it worked pretty well in the tournament today. I mean, there are some times where I would have liked it to be another card, but either way, Call by the Grave, really good card. Always play 3, no matter what.
Yeah.
I play 2 Instant Fusions, and because I play some good Instant Fusion targets in this deck, and it's just free combo extender basically. 2 Twin Twisters.
Oh.
Much like with my Call by the Graves, there are times in the tournament where I definitely would have wanted this to be a different card, but like just for the situations I was in, 2 Twin Twisters was fantastic. 2 Mind Control. Even when this was at 3, I never played more than 2. 2 was the perfect ratio. 3 was way too much. 2 was just right. 1 was way too little. So like always play Mind Control, especially with this and how Invoked can just fusion with Alistair and just another monster of any attribute. Play 1 Terraforming.
Yep.
This is it's standard. You're playing field spells, you always want to play Terraforming or some kind of field spell searcher. And Terraforming is probably the best for many reasons. And to cap it off with the main deck, I play 1 copy of World Legacy Secret.
Oh wow.
It's for those of you who don't know what it does, it's just a targets a level 5 monster in your graveyard and special summon it, and effects that activate in the same column as your Mekk-Knights is negated.
Okay.
It's a really good negate. I think this card is pretty underrated, and it's always a perfect one. If 2 is a bit too much, but 1 is just perfect for me. Alright, onto the extra deck.
Excellent.
I play 1 Alistair Invoker of Madness. This card is just insane. Mainly because when you fuse a summon, you can discard a card and get either Book of the Law or Invocation from your deck to your hand, and that could just help you go off into more of your combos. And what I just learned today, it's not once per turn in any way, shape, or form.
No, whoa.
That's just insane on so many levels, especially for the amount of combos that you're getting. And he's super easy to bring out. I mean, come on. If you're playing Invoked, play this, even though he's really expensive. Just try to get your hands on him.
Save it your money.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I play 1 Mekk-Knight of the Morningstar.
Alright.
I never use him for his effect. I mainly use him to get out, to help get out Spectrum Supreme easier.
Okay.
But there are a couple times where I have used his effect, just not in this tournament. It's a pretty good effect. You could just discard a Mekk-Knight or World Legacy card to search a World Legacy card. It's pretty good. Always you want to play 1 of, mainly because he a little bit of a combo extender, and he's a good way to get out your World Legacy Secret. Play 1 Mekk-Knight. I play 1 Spectrum Supreme. Spectrum Supreme is nuts. He's so good in so many different ways. What he does is, if he's the only card in his column, he can attack directly, and on a 3K beater, that's just undescribably good.
Oh yeah.
This has helped me once this tournament, and it was a lifesaver and a half. I'll tell you that much. And if he's if he's destroyed, he can search out a Mekk-Knight and special summon it. That's good. That's really good. Undescribable. Always play your Spectrum Supreme. Now for the standard links, I play 1 Phoenix because staple, 1 Unicorn because staple, 1 Decode Talker.
Okay.
Decode Talker, he's okay in this deck. I'm thinking about switching him out for an Almirage if I can ever get my hands on him, because Almirage is absolutely nuts in this deck. Because he's just a free Purgatrio essentially if you get Alistair on board first. I play 1 Borreload. I'm definitely thinking about playing Borreload. I'm definitely thinking about playing Sword over Borreload, but I don't have him at the moment.
Non-targeting removal, that's always handy though.
Oh yes, more than definitely, especially in like a game state where it all depends on who has the most beat sticks out on the field. You can just non-target remove. That's just insane, especially with the couple of money mud dragons I ran into.
Oh yeah.
Onto the fusions, I play Kaliga because one effect per turn. That's also just completely insane. Raijin, he's one of your instant fusion targets. He can just keep himself on the field if he flips himself down. That's pretty good, and he works even better again. He works even better with the Shadal variant, which I couldn't get my hands on in time, but he's still really good in this deck. Purgatrio for decks who like big boards, he's the perfect counter. Piercing and Piercing gains attack for each card. Fantastic, always recommended. That, and he's easy to play if you get Alistair and your Alistair and Ash in the graveyard.
There you go.
To Makaba. Makaba is nuts. He's a soft once per turn negate and banish that came into use so many times today, and there's not a lot I can say about him except for the fact that he's fantastic, and you're playing Invoked wrong if you don't play him. I played one Elysium, never summoned him once this entire tournament. He's a bit difficult to get out, but he's definitely worth it when you get him out, because since he's treated as every single attribute, you can banish him from the field and completely wipe out the whole field. Completely wipe out the board. He's insane, but he's hard to get out, so he's completely optional. And for your other instant fusion target, I play one Money Mud Dragon into the swamp, or one Mud Dragon into the swamp. Mud Dragon, he never came up that much for me because I never really drew into instant fusion, but when he is, he's good. He can protect everything, and just he's undescribably really good. And for the last card in the extra deck, I play one Hope Harbinger.
Why not?
I never really use him that much because my Mekk-Knights are primarily used to get out the link monsters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you know, I'm thinking about switching them out for Dingirsu, because
so you're playing with the best rank age you can get.
Dingirsu is nuts, but for a free negates and attach, that's not bad. He's not half bad.
That's true.
All right.
And do you have anything for a side deck or?
I don't use my side deck.
You don't? Okay.
There are a couple times where I wish I would have today, but I didn't have one together.
Okay. And you have your own channel, right?
Yes, I have a channel. I don't think you're ever gonna find it because I never even find it when I look it up. It's called Penguin Lad.
Well, no worries, because I will have it in the link in the description below. So
Thank you very
can find
much.
it. Yeah, check them out. Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe and be sure to click on the bell for notifications. You can also check me out on Facebook. The link is in the description below. Happy dueling!